Hey, 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 it's Julie with the Julie Show. Here in my craft room with my American flag. Yeah, that was in my, that was outside. I have all of the flags in my tiki torches. And they're all like really mangled and like really bad. And then I bought this one to put in the fourth one. It doesn't look right because it's all new looking. So I just went ahead and grabbed it, put it in here because it speaks so much in these videos about how patriotic I have been and how much I've loved being American. And when I put that song up that one day, and I I'm proud to be American, I did say I own part of the rights to that song because I do, because I am a 100% American woman. So, I mean, isn't that what gives you the rights to a song like that? Being born in this nation. I have blood here. Okay, my blood comes from this nation. So I did eyelashes today. Now you guys will appreciate this sisters, guys. They're very, very, let's go ahead and closer to the light here. They're very, very everyday like. However, Sissy forgot. I haven't done them in so long that I forgot to put the black on first. I'll tell you right now. The glue lashes. Okay, I don't do the magnets. They never work for me. I know there's all kinds of new ones out by Unique's making a new one, and they've got more than enough magnets. I could try it, but I'm not real good at that liner. And what I've been doing is trying to do like a black thick line and smudging it out. So when these get on, no matter how off they are, like messed up, it won't matter, which it really honestly hasn't in the past, because then I go back in and I will fix it. So I didn't do that today. It's been so long. I did come in. I touched up my brows. I remember my sister said it is too much to have these big eyelashes and eyes looking like that with not a big enough eyebrow to defend that look, which makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense to us because proportion, it was different in the 90s the way you did makeup, but the proportion was the same in the end. You wanted a blended, pretty look, you know. This contouring and stuff, it was being done, it just wasn't, it wasn't being done to like people like every day. I mean, it was being probably done in like Hollywood and stuff. Major artists were already doing that. So, I wanted to show you guys too. I have this. Oh my gosh. I don't have room for any more makeup. I really don't. And I'm over here thinking I forgot to order my mascara. I forgot. Because I have this mascara. It's 4D, but it flakes a little bit. And it flakes the next day. I guess I can handle it. But I was going to go back to the Lash Paradise by Voluminous. It's one of the best ones out there. Or Falsies. But, yeah, I have to have a backup. So I've ordered these. And I know that other companies are coming out with some new colors, and a lot of people are interested in this stuff. It's the, and don't ask me why I bought 3. I should have bought 1. One is Comet from they're like Galaxy and Comet. And then this one's the metallic, the glitter black. This is what I just did to my eyes. Okay, this is a shadow. So what I did, and you can still see a little bit of white, I came in. So tips so you guys know. I came in underneath and waterlined and then tried to drag this up into as much of that space as possible. Gave it a little wing. Buffed all that. So I went and got this upstairs and ate while I was up there. Run a little bit of this on. This is dark. I could probably do a little bit more else. But I'll tell you what, being there as a shadow, I feel more comfortable doing something like, oops, it's getting on my eyelash. Can't do this in that mirror. I'm not like these ladies that have their own little personal mirror yet. No, not me. I'm Julie. You know, I wait till the end to get anything right. I actually will have a personal mirror, but it won't light up. I'll be using this one that I cracked when I fell asleep doing my lashes that other night. Oh, yeah, you guys. So what I just did is pretty much what I just did a little while ago. I took that beautiful glitter and I just kind of just jotted it into my eye with this beautiful smudge brush. It is, yes, from e.l.f., but I didn't get it this time around. No, I had this one. And I don't like doing mascara. A lot of people will put mascara on the outsides. Now, I'm only doing that because I want to wipe that black off. That black tip here. And if I let that go any higher, that's going to touch my eye up. That's why I don't want to do the mascara. I have to get up early tomorrow morning. I probably will just leave these intact because I'll probably take a shower and get ready after I'm done with the garage sale because I'm going to be really warm. So yeah, I just kind of want these to stay in place for a little while tomorrow, without having to. I know it's not cool to not take off your makeup, but here's the deal with my makeup. My makeup doesn't get put on until this time of day. It is after 5 p.m. It doesn't matter. I'm going to clean my face again. Don't worry. My face is clearer than it's ever been. It's because in your 40s, when you're sick like a woman like me, you take care of yourself. I mean, I still take care of myself. I had no other choice. I'm going to die. Okay, I'm going to die. So I don't have any problem going in and doing this a few times because I have to admit, I never used to have to smudge my eyeliner. I was always very content with the way it looked. But now I'm trying different stuff. Why not? So I really have to say that now that, I put the comment on and it was a little darker than I thought. You can use the old-fashioned trick, even with this, because this is all makeup. It wipes right off. Now, these are $5 a pop at e.l.f. I don't know how much Younique is selling theirs for, but I am following a lot of ladies that are selling Younique right now. And I go and I listen to what they're saying, but I don't necessarily buy the brands they're buying, but I'm getting the things that they're saying they use in other brands, and it is working. It's working. Some of my some of my makeup we've talked about is expensive. Some of it's not. Like this came in one of the subscription boxes. I don't know how much the Winky Lux spoolie eyebrow stuff is, but the other one that I checked, the Wonder, was $21 and it's skinnier than this one. So this is probably a $30 stick for all I know. Yeah, this is the smudge brush from e.l.f. I got a couple of new brushes because I got the eyeliner brush because I do have the brow gel. And I know a lot of people can do the brow gel and you use a lot of different things. The last week or so, I've been using my Ciate Bronze London palette for my eyes to do my contour. It's so dark. I could probably do this on my contour, huh? You don't have to just use these on your eyes, but I have to admit, at first I was like, oh my god, what am I doing? So what you can do is what a lot of people do. It's too late for me because I have my lashes on. Close that up and just set that there, and then put your makeup on around that. Works good. Oh, I almost touched the top. Then after I went ahead and I used a kind of just a puff, just to kind of get it to blend in, and then to really blend it in, I did this. Now, and then I came in and I added my highlighter too a little bit. A lot of people do that. See? The only thing I really didn't do is lipstick, but guess what? Because when I don't carry my lipstick in my makeup, I have too much of it. I just did. Oh, this is what I want to do. I have you guys on here. Let's cross our fingers and hope this works. I did order. I looked at my Coty powder. I'm using the Coty Airspun back from the beginning, back when I was 12, when I first learned how to do makeup. That was the bomb. It smells like my 12-year-old life now. Don't get me wrong. I did not have the best life at 12, but the good parts, when I just give myself looking all cute when I was 12, Coty Airspun. Oh, yeah. So I looked on the bottom to see what I had. I know it's like, man, it's working so well, even in the summer months. It's translucent. So that makes sense, but I want to, I went through some of my makeup and I did have some early summer. I say early summer, even though it's late summer, but I didn't really get as tan as I would have liked to. And even though I'm using the tanning cream, it's not doing what the sun would do. I mean, if I put it on today and I didn't use the sun glow, you hardly can't tell it. When I had my shirt off like this and my hair back, you can tell it's pretty tan. I mean, you can see the tan. It just takes a minute. So I have this color, nude, and I tested it out on my skin over here earlier. And I thought, man, I can wear that. That's a summer color. I better start wearing some of these summer colors, right? Well, the loose powder I have from LA Colors. They're not the same situation, but I did save one of them because I wanted to try and see if this would be alright. This is the BL, I don't care what it says. It says light, this says nude. To me, very much the same. But I remember, do y'all remember when I was doing my makeup and I kept saying something's making my face yellow, something's making my face yellow. This may have the wrong undertone because my face has cool undertones and this may not be what I need. So I do want to try this though. I want to see if this is going to be something I get rid of, my garage sale, or is it something I'm going to keep because I have a lot of this stuff for a brush. Not as prepared as I normally am. Okay. It looks a little dark. I'm not going to lie. I got some in the lid. I wonder what I'm doing here. Alright. Please don't ruin my face. Please don't ruin my face. No, you guys, some of the days I got ready, I'm going to put on my finishing powder, which is this. This is not really a finishing powder, but so I was using it as one. It's just a regular powder. The only thing I've noticed now is Coty Airspun is, they're calling it a setting powder, which I kind of thought it was. That's the kind of powder you want to put on your face while you're doing your makeup. That's not, I mean, this is more of a good, oh, that actually looks really good. Save the Coty Airspun for a different time, Julie, because that looks good. How's that look, guys? I think it looks excellent. Wiped off a little bit of my shine. Why am I in such a good mood? I don't know. My trip got canceled. I still have clothes coming. I ordered a bunch of stuff from Shein. Well, here's what happened. I had placed the order. I kind of want to see what this does. I placed an order with a company called Divine Fashion. Everything was 50 cents. They said this was a sale. It was a okay, yeah. I think a lot of you probably got the same ad I did, right? I really don't need this compact, to be honest. This summer loose powder was enough. So, let's see. I forgot what I was talking about. Maybe it's a good story then. What was I talking about? Oh, not being able to go out of town. Why I feel so good, I don't know. I bought some. Oh, I was getting too high. I got ripped off. Okay, so this company says if your orders are shipped, you can only order 14 items at once with 50 cents items, so you can only make a $7 order, $13. Ship seems legit because, you know, they gotta make their money somehow. So I placed 2 orders. I had 28 items picked out. 28 items for $42. And when I got a hold of the shop people to track this package, they said they do not have a record of me shopping at Divine Fashion. I said, it's a store, right? And they're like, oh, yeah. But they said that scammers are doing this. And then I noticed that it wasn't just a 50-cent sale on the one store. Almost every store was having the sale. I was like, okay, maybe they're right. This is scam. I didn't report it or anything because it's my own dumb problem. So when I went back into Shein to look at some things, I mean, a little bit more than 50 cents an item, but it's still pretty cheap. I was able to pick up some of the clothes some of the style that I kind of was picking and going for with that first order. For me, it's like when you order something, I mean, you want it or you wouldn't order it, so you're going to go back and get it, right? Let's see. I'm going to look in here, and I know I'm doing my makeup in this mirror, but I need to be doing, or this phone, I need to be doing the mirror. It is possible. Hard to tell with this mirror on here. It is possible this is still a little too dark for me. I don't know. That would be weird. It doesn't look too dark in the phone. It looks a little too dark up here, but that's okay. I just ran the clear over it, and it turned a little, like, dingy, and that's the first time I really used it, so I couldn't understand why. It's probably the residue of the list. I don't like to put the black on, because they're tall enough that they're going to get black hair. This is one of the main reasons, and I'm not kidding, the main reason I tried these falsies was because I was getting tired of taking off makeup off here. I was getting tired of checking out my makeup at restaurants, bars, wherever I was going out or whatever. And when it's hot out, it's even worse. This old lady, she's going to do what's right for her. I'm going to do what's right. Do things right by your skin. Do things right by your makeup. Now, it may be some people that say, well, your makeup is a little bit too young for my age. But I don't think it is. Okay, I could go way heavier. I mean, I could go way heavier. This this is heavy for me though, because I don't wear makeup every day. But after what some of the people that I follow, and after some of the things I see, I'm sorry, but this is not a lot. It's actually not even enough, because I was just thinking with these eyelashes, now that I'm done with that, I may have to go back in and just give it a little tiny bit more definition. Yeah, because that's how much my eyes took away from the color of my cheeks. Yeah, I'm serious. I was just saying, I hear my phone ringing. You're my phone. I do have to say, I checked my temperature a little while ago, because yesterday I had a fever. I went to bed fairly early. My husband helped me laundry, and it was all laying on the bed. You know how men are, they just don't fold. That's the biggest part about laundry, babe. Biggest part about laundry is putting it in my bed. Anyway, all over my bed, I just kind of jumped over it and fell asleep. I was not feeling good last night. Yeah, I was saying something about maybe it being COVID. It's not COVID. I wouldn't know. It's too soon to tell. COVID for me, that one sickness I had, it really didn't. It's so hard to explain. I mean, it did a number, but it didn't do a number, if you know what I mean. It did its thing. It's just lightly worked on me. It didn't really, I'm trying to think if I want to do more contour or just add some more blush. The reason I say it like that is because I gotta find the special brush. All right. I'm happy I went through those. The thing was I was putting on eyelashes, and I got my thing, and I realized I'm up there getting my makeup, and I'm like, it's been a while since I've done lashes. Not that, what? I got all this summer makeup, and it's already going on the end of August soon. I'm like, I better look at some of this. So I did. I swapped a few things out and said, it's time to start, not as dark as I want to be. I was darker last year. I got a lot darker last year. However, too, I went to Phoenix for my birthday, so I was sitting out in the sun baking for 2-3 hours every other day for months. All of June and all of July. Yup. See how that just kind of brings a little bit more color right there. Just so I don't look sick. So yesterday, that's the weird thing about lupus. It could just do that. It could flare up and give you a low-grade fever just enough to go to bed. Or you could be suffering from what's going on, which is called COVID. Corona. Now, I do think I had it already. And I do think it's going to come back, because I'm the type of person that would get it now. I do think that might have even been a case of it that I have right now or whatever. I just think it's going to go away soon, and we'll go away for anybody else, because that's the way it was the last time with me. Because, in my opinion, the medication that I take for lupus, hydroxychloroquine, that Trump even took for his COVID, must be doing something, because my fever hasn't gone over 100, and that's probably been the worst other than the sore throat. For me, I don't think that's a pandemic. Just because I didn't get it that bad, but I did get it, and everybody told me I was fake losers. I was running around telling everybody not to get the vaccine if they had autoimmunity. Well, I have a higher chance of dying on that fucking vaccine than I do getting COVID, okay? I've already had it. I don't want to hear it. It's not up for debate. If you want a vaccine, go get one. And don't worry about me, because you'll be taken care of. But apparently it doesn't work. None of this shit is the truth. They have been lying to us over and over. And still here we are. The American people, we the fucking people, are taking it from the front and the back again. And you know what I'm talking about. I got criminals robbing shit out of my car. I'm $1,000 in the hole. That's why I had to cancel my trip, because somebody decided they was going to take our ignition in our work vehicle. That's just wonderful. Just great. It's too bad it's after the fact. I go sit up in that van with a gun and just can't do that kind of stuff, Julie. Well, technically, if I wanted to protect my property and I took somebody's life, I'll go to jail. Anybody would. You're not allowed to accessorate. I mean, you don't get to make up the laws. You go. If you're defending one's life, you can do that by taking another life. But if you're defending your property and you shoot somebody and kill them, whoa. I mean, you're not gonna get murdered, but you're gonna get manslaughter. You're gonna serve some time. Okay, unless you got a really good lawyer. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. People kill people on accident all the time and go to jail for it. It's an accident. It happens. Sometimes people get off because it is an accident. Some people serve, and some people said the best feeling was when another family forgave them of the murder that they committed rather than sitting for it, and it was an accident. But be careful out there, folks. Be careful out there. If you're in the military, you get in a fight with somebody and it's legit, and you kick the shit out of that dude, and he presses charges, they're going to take you to court. You know what they're going to say? Well, you use excessive force and you are trained to do so. You're going to serve more time than the average Joe for beating somebody up. You best be careful, military men. I know what it's like out there. These people are rude and cold. Just stay home. Fuck them. Stay home. That's the freedom you fought for. You don't want to be out by these bozos because you will end up in prison. Because I can see a bunch of you guys going to prison after some of the shit they've been saying. I can't even go there. I can't. You disrespect the fucking veteran on my page, and you better fucking go jump off a fucking bridge because I'm going to push you. I'm serious. Now go get you some peace. If you can find it. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that. I wanted to come in here and be like, she drops the mic. Look, I'm just saying you should not be bashing the men and women who have fought hard for us. When all we fucking can think about is doing riots and stealing shit. Cannot think about the wives that sit at home with 5 kids and the father, she can't talk to him for weeks. He's in Afghanistan. Can't fucking talk to him. Doesn't even know if her husband's been bombarded today. Can't talk to him for like 3 weeks. Sometimes maybe get a letter. She's at home with his small children, not even knowing if their father is alive. What in the hell is wrong with people? And they're over there fucking protecting the peace treaty. The peace treaty, yeah. We got a peace treaty, all right. We need a fucking peace treaty against all of the losers that are trying to take down the American government. Oh, not the American government, the Americans. The American government sucks. The organized crime unit of the century. This is 21st century. The worst crime so far is the raping the American people are taking. Take that to the bank. Now I am. Drop the mic.